Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with another brand new brew review. Now I figured it was about time we'd have another Trappist beer, and I came across this Achel Bruin in the cellar, so why not? Now the Achel beers are brewed in the Saint Benedict Abbey in Achel in Limburg here in Belgium, also known as the Achelse Kluis or the Vault. But unfortunately, Achel's last monk left in January of 2021. However, the monastery kept brewing under supervision of the West-Vleteren Abbey, so technically it was still a Trappist and nothing really changed. Later on that did change as well, as the entire site was sold off to Jan Tormans, a private investor and CEO of his own development agency, and that was in 2023. Now, even though this means that Achel lost its ATP label, sales seemingly doubled in only a year. Now, these days Achel Bruin is an Abbey beer, but since Tormans Group bought the recipe along with the brewery, nothing has changed at all. And this particular one, however, is still a Trappist era beer, so yeah, we'll see. It is a classic double style beer with an ABV of 8% and full of roasted malts. It gets really high scores among beer lovers all over the world, and is very popular in Asia, for example. So let's see what all the fuss is about. You may notice that this is indeed still the old label. It is past its shelf time as well, but it's an 8% dark, so I would be very surprised if this went off. But it has a best before date of May 2024, so it's 6 months overdue. Now, unfortunately, I do not have an Achel glass, but it has the exact same shape as the Westmalle glasses or the Carolus chalices. So I'm using my Carolus taster, and as you guys know, the great advantage of this is that I can have two. Oh, a lively little fella. All right. Has a quite odd color. Well, not specifically odd, but I imagined this darker. It does have a nice reddish brown color. It is slightly hazy, and when holding it up to the light, it's a bit like tea actually. It also has some nice foam, medium density bubbles, and the foam seems to dissipate relatively quickly, even though it is quite carbonated. Nice brownish beige foam as well. Oh, nice aroma. A very slight acidity, but I'd say a fruity acidity. But I mainly get malt, dried fruits like berries and figs, actually red fruits even. But mainly like berries, dried figs. Yeah, lovely aroma. So let's have a taste. Cheers. Yeah, the taste is mainly a continuation of the aroma. It does have that lovely, again, dried fruit. It's a bit caramelly, and I do think that the age does show in this bottle, so I probably should add a fresh one next time. But it has a slight, a tiny sourness in the back of the tongue, or mainly on the sides. You get a very subtle bitterness from the hops, but it's mainly a bit of caramel, and again a lot of dried fruit, again berries, again those figs, maybe even dates. No. Doesn't mention candied sugar, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was in here. Also, the aftertaste is quite surprising, quite nice. It does have that that dried fruit as well, but very subtle. It mainly has some hoppiness and some roastiness from the malts in the aftertaste. So yeah, nice. So let's keep this short. How should I score this beer? I would say let's make it a 3.5. It is above average. It is a beautiful Trappist. It is not necessarily my cup of tea or my favorite, but yeah, a very, very nice, well-brewed beer. All right, so this was our last, well, regular brew review for this year. Starting tomorrow, I will be having an American week with the 7 IPAs, or 6 IPAs, and the Allagash that I got from John and Robert earlier this year. After that, we are gonna do not 1 but 2 advent calendars because I'm an idiot. And yeah, after that, we're gonna have a week of Christmas and New Year's beers. So that'll be, let's see, 14, 48, 62 beers in wow, in 38 days. That's gonna be a heavy one. Yeah, feel free to root for me, because I'm not promising that I'll make it every day. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see whether I fail or succeed in my in my end year journey, yeah, just keep coming back. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. And if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already. And you'll get notified whenever I upload something, which should be every freaking day at 7 starting tomorrow. And for the advent calendars, probably one at 7 and one at 8 p.m. But we'll see. Until then, cheers you guys.